This Sunday morning with warm and humid conditions. It is a dry start out there, but wow, we have seen quite a bit of rainfall so far for the month of July. Take a look at the rainfall numbers. A little over 6 inches of rain officially here in the Tulsa area. That brings our yearly total approaching 36 inches of rainfall, which is running 13 inches above average so far through today for 2015. Now, it looks like we're not going to see much in the way of any rainfall coming in, not only over the next 2 or 3 days, but possibly even the next week or so. It could be relatively dry here in eastern Oklahoma. We're going to start to heat things up, especially today. We have a heat advisory that goes into effect at 11 o'clock this morning, runs until 7 p.m. tomorrow evening, mainly for northeastern Oklahoma, along and south of I-40. We have a heat advisory that goes into effect tomorrow morning, and it'll last through the day on Monday. And that's a combination of the temperature and that humidity out there. We could see heat index values as high as 110 here over the next couple of days. So that heat advisory goes into effect here in the Tulsa area as we move on through the morning hours. Heat index values today around 105, 106 in Tulsa. We'll bump those up to near 110 as we move on into tomorrow, and it looks like hot weather is going to stick around. The big question is there any more rain ahead, or are we stuck in this summertime pattern over the next 4 or 5 days? Well, we are starting off dry this morning. Storm Shield radar not tracking any rainfall out there here locally in the Tulsa metro. As expand things out, you notice green country quiet, all the surrounding areas quiet as well. We are seeing mostly clear to partly cloudy skies. Now the sun is starting to come up over the horizon. Just a beautiful start to this Sunday morning. A nice sunrise there. It is warm. It is muggy as you'd expect. 77 degrees. Anytime that dew point's at or above 70, that's when we have a lot of moisture in the air. So very humid start out there this morning for that early morning walk or jog, maybe a bicycle ride out there. It is muggy and you're going to sweat pretty easily here this morning. 73 degrees right now in Skytook, 74 in Sand Springs, 75 this morning in Sapulpa off to the east. Temperatures for the most part low to mid 70s. Catoosa, you're sitting at 73 degrees. Claremore currently at 74. Same story across the rest of the viewing area. We're seeing temperatures for the most part in the 70s. A few locations have dropped into the upper 60s right now. Bartlesville, you're sitting at 69 degrees. Over around Fayetteville, Bentonville, Arkansas, 69. We're at 73 up in Grove and Jay. So as we move on through the day, that heat advisory goes into effect here for northeast Oklahoma again at 11 o'clock this morning. We're going to see temperatures today top out in the mid to a few upper 90s. That wind out of the south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. It's the only thing that's going to try to help cool us off much at all, as we're going to see these temperatures in the mid 90s, but you can throw about 10 degrees on top of that for the heat index values during the peak of the heat during the afternoon hours. As we move a little farther to the south here in Tulsa, 96 degrees, a high temperature, 96 in Okmulgee, 93 in Tahlequah, 95 around Sallisaw, and once again those breezy south winds throughout the day, so hot and humid weather. I-40 to the south, we'll see temperatures into the mid-90s as well. 95 in Tallahena and Poto, 95 from Stigler over through Eufaula, 96 in Henrietta, Holdenville, also in Seminole with those breezy south winds. What about the next 7 days? Well, hot weather is going to stick around. After 77 for tonight, 99 for tomorrow. Some places here in eastern Oklahoma more than likely will touch 100 degrees. And then you throw in that humidity, it's going to feel more like 110. So today is going to be hot, tomorrow a little bit hotter. So just be careful out there. If you're going to be outside, remember you want to wear light-colored, loose-fitting clothing. You want to drink plenty of fluids, and that is water. And if you're going to be outside at all today, start drinking that water during the morning hours. Stay hydrated well before you go outside, not only for today, but the next several days. As you notice, Brienne, that chance of rain, pretty slim for the next 7 days. And almost at, as we like to say all the time, that broken record where the mornings are going to stay in the mid to upper 70s and the afternoon highs mid to upper 90s, and a lot of sunshine. And this time of year, don't forget the sunscreen, because even if you're outside for 10 or 15 minutes in the direct sunshine, you can start to get a burn. So just be careful out there, find some air conditioning, and try to stay as cool as you can for the next 6 or 7 days.
Now, we thought it was hot. It hasn't been hot yet.
Hasn't been hot yet, yeah. And we're definitely going to feel the humidity. It was hot and humid yesterday. It's just going to get a little more intense over the next couple days.
All right, thanks, Taft. Okay. We'll be prepared.